Pluto is the planet the most strikingly aligns with the archetype of power itself, just direct power. So Pluto entered Aquarius, and we've got Pluto there till about 2043, 2044. And so now Pluto being in Aquarius is in the third house of the US chart, which represents the neighborhood, the surrounding area. And if we think about the neighborhood of the US and we think about this re-emergence of the Monroe Doctrine that the current administration of the US is trying to resurrect and bring back, this Monroe Doctrine represents the, it represents the assertion of dominance of the U.S. over the Western Hemisphere of the, North America and South America. And I think that's interesting with Pluto in the third house of neighbors for the U.S. chart. It's really pulling in the themes of power. Pluto is the planet the most strikingly aligns with the archetype of power itself, just direct power. When we say a plutocracy, we're talking about the ruling of those that are powerful. So if you have power, then you get to rule in a plutocracy. So Pluto is power. It's the transformation and disruption of things. And in the third house of the US, it could be seen to signify this assertion of control over the North and South American hemisphere. And that is an interesting position and an interesting placement to think about starting out this Aquarian period, because the kinds of policies that any particular president makes, to an extent they can be changed and crafted by the following administrations, but more often than not, when they cause a directional shift, that directional shift doesn't often come back.